Hi guys, and welcome to my Jamworks tutorial. My name is Tanya Villarreal, and I will be showing you how this works. So here is my video of all the information about the app that I want you guys to listen. So I will go ahead and start my recording. It will ask you what you want to record. So I'm going to do screen and mic, the screen that you want to record, since I have two screens here in my computer. So I'm going to select the screen, and this is telling you it's starting to record. So I'm just going to let you listen right now. And well, actually, before I let you listen, I just wanted to go through something in here. If I press this, I am creating a highlight. And when you create a highlight, it automatically goes in here. You can rename it to whatever you want to rename it for you to remember after. If you're going to create a flag, it will be the same thing, and you can rename it too. And once I go through the video, sorry, I am going to be writing notes and showing you how the live captions work. So make sure you pay attention. Hi everyone, today I will be presenting my marketplace assignment. The tool I chose, it's called Jamworks, and it's created by Jamworks Ltd. Jamworks is available as a web app, a desktop app for Windows and Mac, and a mobile app for iOS and Android. It offers a free plan with basic features and premium plan that costs $229 per year in Canada and about $19 per month. The premium plan unlocks unlimited recordings and AI-powered summaries that it creates flashcards and advanced study tools. This tool is mainly designed for college and university students, but it can also be very helpful for high school students with accessibility needs. In Canada, Jamworks can also be supported by accessibility fundings. These are provincial and federal programs that help students with disabilities cover study-related costs. Ontario offers the Bursary for Students with Disabilities, or BSWD, through OSAP. It helps pay for equipment, software, and services needed for studies. Jamworks can qualify as assistive technology. And in Canada, they also have the Student Grant for Disabilities. This grant gives financial support for permanent disabilities and can help cover adaptive technology, like note-taking tools or any academic accommodations. Eligible students include those with permanent disabilities, which could be mental health condition, sensory or physical disability, a learning difficulty like ADHD or dyslexia, but unfortunately, international students are not eligible for these Canadian grants. Now let's talk about the safety and privacy. Since the lectures are stored in the cloud, students need to follow school privacy rules and always ask professors before recording. Jamworks supports universal design for learning by giving students multiple ways to access the content. It's especially helpful for learners who need support with organization and focus. Now that I've told you all the things about Jamworks, now let's talk about how the app actually works. First, you can start by recording a live lecture or upload a video. Jamwork automatically generates a transcript as the lecture plays. You can do highlights. You can flag important sections to review later. Jamwork also creates summaries and flashcards of the lessons, which are great study tools. And finally, you can add your PowerPoint presentation into the slide section, but make sure you save it as a PDF. The AI assistant is available for premium subscribers and can answer any questions such as defining words or explaining concepts that you might not have understood. Now that I told you more about Jamworks, would I recommend it? The answer is yes. Jamwork has saved me time and has helped me to pay attention during the lectures instead of taking notes. And I am very forgetful. So if I ever forget anything, I can always look back at the recordings. And because of the way the app is organized, things are super easy to access. The only thing is that you do need a very strong internet connections, and some features are only available in the paid version. Now let me walk you through how the app works in real time. Okay, so now that you watched the video, I don't know if you were able to see how I was writing notes over here. As you saw, every highlight that you create, you have your individual box over here. So this is a cool part that you can be using while you're recording. So I'm going to go ahead and end my recording. It's going to ask you if you're sure. And then it's once you press to go to my recordings, it will take you to the website over here. And here you have access to all your recordings. You see the one I just did. It's still loading. But I'm going to go ahead and show you the one I uploaded, which you will just go by uploading media. And you will just upload whatever video you want to upload. So here it is. That is me. You can press and go back to. you can go watch it again. And every highlight you pressed, it will be saved here, um, that you can go back to. So everything that I said has turned into key points. And like I said, it's very nice and organized. Like you see, it even has bulletproof there, bullet points, sorry. And in case you don't want to see the video, you could just read it. Then after here, you have your transcripts. And what I really like about it is that when I press play, let me just press play. You see, it highlights wherever it's going, which is good for you to follow. Then we have our summary here and all these little buttons here. You can turn it into French. You can save it. If this is too cramped and it's not making it easier for you to read, you can press over here and it makes it a little bit more into separate into sections. And then for slides, I uploaded the slide for the classroom just because I wanted to show you what to do with it. So we have all the PowerPoint slides over here. And then I can go ahead and write notes that I want in here specifically to that slide. See, it tells you here what slide you're writing for. Then you have your notes here, which there's my notes that I wrote for you guys. Hello, hello. You can edit it, highlight it, whatever you want to do, you can do it there. You can rename your recording, change the date, or even set tags to keep them organized in the recording section. So I'm going to add a tag from one of our classroom. There it goes. So now I know it's from that classroom. And instead of actually having to click on the recording to see which class it's from, it just tells me right there. So now let's talk about this little guy over here. This is the AI robot. So I can just ask anything. See, it just says there, I'll simplify your lecture content into language that is easier to understand. And for me, it's very good to use that because sometimes I don't understand certain things because of the language, since English is not my first language. It can create stories, but the thing that I really, 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 really like, it's the quiz me part. So it will quiz me on things about the lecture, and it will not grab things from the internet. Sorry, I was just having my second thought that I was going to ask. So for example, if you want to know, oh, I remember from the lecture I did this and that. How much was it that the Jamworks? I forgot how much it was. So then you will go and ask your robot, how much is Jamworks? And then it shows you right here. So you see, it brings it up here, which it's so easy to find things. And then if I go all the way up here, I can change this into having my highlights over here. No, sorry. Switch to highlight mode. So you see all my highlights are pinned over here. And if for whatever reason you're looking through the lecture again, through the video, and you're like, oh, that was important, I should have done a highlight, you can still do it. Just let me close it so I show it again. Create a new highlight, and then you just, obviously it's muted because I'm talking over it, but it will still create a highlight from the video that you uploaded there. So that is really cool. And then after, when you think you're ready and you have your exam coming up, you can tell Jamworks to actually quiz you. So let's go and show you how it works. So it's asking me what features does the premium plan offer and who is primarily benefit from it. You're like, I don't know. You can go into watch highlights and it will take you right into the highlight where it talked about that specific question. And here it shows you the answer. So you can see if you got it right. Let's hide answer. And then you can just go on into next or start. Because it's not very long, it only created 3, but I think it creates up to 15 questions, which is really nice. And let me show you my, well, then we went back to here. And then here is how the recordings are kept. I would have liked it better for it to have little folders on the side here where you can create folders on specific courses that you want to keep versus having them all here. But I was told that some updates are coming in the new year, so hopefully that could be one of them. But I really, really hope that after watching my demo, I have inspired you to maybe download this app or maybe get some information to see if you qualify to get the fundings from the government, because it is honestly super helpful. And it's just great. Really, it's great. Like I have tried other apps that record lectures, and this has been by far the most helpful in the way that it covers everything in one app, right? Because there's some apps that you can't upload PowerPoints or you can record or certain things that don't work. And this one you have all in one. So I hope you guys go try it. And if you have any questions, I will be more than happy to answer them in the discussion board. And have a great day.